Hey, playing death metal music at 2:40 a.m. in the morning in order to harass my roommates for doing something even worse. What's up? It's the Culture Detective here, ready to go to the gym later. But right now I'm going to just very quickly do a movie review on Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. So Furiosa, a Mad Max saga is the new movie written and directed by Australian master George Miller. And this is the prequel to 2015's Mad Max Fury Road. And let me just say that I don't know if I reviewed Fury Road or not on my channel, but let me just say that Mad Max Fury Road is still one of the best action films I've ever seen. I watched it when I was really young. I think I rewatched it at some point while I was still very young, but still it holds up. The action, the speed, the quick cutting, the crazy camera movements, the outlandish performances by Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron, and Nicholas Hoult freaking killed it. Everyone was so good. It's so colorful. The sandstorm scene. Ah! So obviously expectations are high. Now, before watching Furiosa, the day before, I also finished watching the original Mad Max from 1979. So if you don't know this, Mad Max was actually a late 70s to mid 80s trilogy. Mad Max, Mad Max 2, in America it's called The Road Warrior, and Mad Max 3, Beyond Thunderdome. I saw the first one, and damn, that is nothing like the Mad Max we know today, because Mad Max 1 is not really about some kind of post-apocalyptic world with crazy people. It's just Australia. And that's basically Mad Max 1. Max in question is played by Mel Gibson, and the whole film felt like a filler to me. It was kind of underwhelming. But anyways, the original Mad Max has nothing to do with the Mad Max now. Furiosa is deeply rooted in the world that Fury Road built in 2015, and it's kind of crazy that it's already been 9 years. So Furiosa is the prequel. It's about Furiosa, played by Anya Taylor-Joy, and the movie is 2.5 freaking hours long. Not gonna lie, the first hour is really long. Maybe it could have been shorter. Act 1, insanely long. We essentially see flashbacks. The entire Act 1 is just one huge flashback of Anya Taylor-Joy's character, Furiosa, when she was a young girl and a bunch of things happened, traumatized her, and now she has a reason for revenge. But the whole arc 1, Act 1, is just to set up the motivation of her character. It doesn't need to be that long. But aside from that, I like pretty much everything else in the movie. It's still just as fun, just as crazy, just as wacky as Fury Road. Maybe not as intense, not as interesting, not as explosive as Fury Road. Fury Road is one big chase scene, essentially. It's a 2 hour long car chase. Obviously, Furiosa is not. It has several chases throughout the thing, but mostly it's world building. Aside from the Citadel, which is a main location, we have Gas Town, which is a town full of gas. We have the Bullet Farm, which is a farm full of bullets. Oh my god, mind blown. The Gas Town fight is fucking amazing, though. That fight is amazing. And also Chris Hemsworth. I feel like I'm watching Chris Hemsworth acting for the first time. He really enjoyed playing this role, and I can tell, and that's really cool. And the production design is amazing. One of the first few chase scenes involving Anya Taylor-Joy was with motorcycles shooting a parachute, and then they float up in the sky and they shoot spears down. That was epic. But still, I feel like none of the action sequences felt nearly as intense or as exhilarating as that of Fury Road. But that doesn't mean the movie's any less bad. It's just that I paid $27.5 for this movie, and it's the most expensive ticket I've ever bought. Fuck AMC for doing that to me, honestly. It's not really worth it. But still a good movie, still had a fun time. I'm giving Furiosa Mad Max Saga a decent 8 out of 10. So, have you watched Furiosa? Comments below, let me know. Subscribe if you want more. Thanks for watching. Gotta go. Bye bye.